the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capital on you. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capital on you.
Alright, good morning ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. We have ourselves a sort of futuristic, sort of Tron style Obby game. This is really fantastic. It has a backstory and everything like that, and this is my very first time playing it. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time. So this is how we are loaded into the game. This is not some type of avatar I put together. This is literally what they put you into the game as. This is super cool. You're super light on your feet, and like I said, it's super like Tron realistic kind of vibes. So it says here, being nearby another player will recharge your double jump ability. So while you're playing by yourself, you won't have that double jump ability. Okay, so you have these little abyssal orbs that are scattered throughout the abyss, and you have to collect them in order to gain some energy. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. All of these pop-ups pop up on the screen just to help you guys out, because this is a very weird obby. It's not really made like clear on which direction to go, so I just started going to a random direction that I, decided to go in, and I ended up, completing some sections. I didn't complete the full game in this video, so I will let you guys know, super early in the video, because I started doing stuff with other players in here, and then, if they don't stay with you in the obby, you lose your double jump ability, like I mentioned. So there's going to be some tough portions in this particular game that, you're going to require some help with. So right off the rip, I'm going to tell you guys, you definitely need a partner in here. Luckily enough, this guy right here, he was just within the distance. As you guys can see, my double jump ability was activated as soon as he came by me. And look at that. We're activated, we're in sync. So as soon as you see that glow, that's how you know that your double jump activated. And we have this ability right here. This is super OP, the rewind ability. It allows you to rewind and go back and basically avoid, what you just did. So that's super cool. I only seen this ability in a racing game where you were able to rewind and everything like that. So this is like a little recharge station right here. And then we're going to try to catch back up to this guy over here. We were in sync, and then he started to leave me, and then we got back into sync. But he only needed me for like, parts that were like too extravagant for him. So, little jumps like this is pretty straightforward. But like I said, once you get further and further within the game itself, it reaches different heights. You're going to need that partner. We're about 3.5 minutes into the recording, and look, he just died over there. So I got this echo here, and we're going to use this to unlock another portion in this obby. So be very careful with these ladders. You're very thinly built, and if you fall, you end up, having to do all of that climbing back up once again. I was actually surprised that I've made it as far as I've made it in the game, because you guys know I have a reputation for sucking at obbies. But I feel like since this is a different general type of obby, this is probably why I had, such great success in this. Because when it comes down to the regular default Roblox obbies, I always die. I always have some excuse. There's always the Jordans and everything like that. But in this one, no excuse, because I don't have my regular avatar. We got this avatar here. And I gotta say, considering the fact that your legs and your feet are like sticks, everything was actually working out perfectly. I almost died right there. I was about to scream. I almost died, but then I was able to catch the ladder, so I was lucky. And then this random guy was right here, very close to me. So like I said, that jumping ability got recharged as soon as he was able to be close by me. So here we go. This is where I'm gonna use my echo, and look at the podiums here. It says it requires 2 players. So whenever you see those signs right there, that just means you need to be teamed up with someone to activate your double jump ability. So this is a travel point, aka a sort of like a checkpoint basically. So if you end up falling, you'll come back right here. There's no way to die in this game, so I like that. If you fall, you just fall. You have to go back up, the way that you came. You know what I'm saying? But it's a far distance. So if you end up falling, because the entire obby is just ascending, you're going up. You're supposed to go to the upper surface and discover something. So, anytime that you do fall, you're gonna have to re-jump and do all of the, obstacle courses and shit like that. But look at these jumps, bro. Every single jump that I was landing, I was literally off of this freaking square. But I guess they was giving you a sort of like pity. I was trying to think of the word. It finally came to me. It's like they're giving me pity, basically, because of the avatar build. So they got all these weird things that are around the map. It says you could buy wings. Imagine I'm just taking the cheat way out and just flying around the map. But bro, I love this game. I'm literally going to add this game to my favorites. And if you guys want to help, me reach the top, we can do a video together. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could be like one person or maybe like a group of people. And if we are able to keep up with one another, we can reach the top together for like a part 2 video. So if you guys would want to do that, let me know. But I will say that this is definitely an obby that's going to take you guys some time. It's not going to be something that you're going to just easily fly through. Because like I stated, it's very hard to, sort of find like where you're supposed to go. Like I said, you're definitely supposed to go up, but when you're looking around, it's like, which direction? There's no arrows, there's no notes on the walls or anything. But somehow I ended up going the correct way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. My first day here, never played this game, and I'm just looking like a obby pro. So here we go. I'm looking over to that direction with the trees, and I'm like, I think I have to go that way, but here's a checkpoint that needs to be activated, so yeah. And then we need this echo here, so we found our first gate, and I'm gonna wait for this guy to come over here. So this is where I use the echo at, and this gate is gonna open up. Alright, so look at how strange this is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went from like all of this stone and stuff, and now there's grass and trees. There's so much story in this obby. Like, I really want to get to the top and figure out what the hell kind of story they're trying to tell. It says you have proven yourself a true abyssal walker, or abyss walker. 3 witnesses are before you. The witnesses grow in power as you collect the abyssal energy. Choose 1 witness to observe your quest to the surface. So this part right here is basically like, okay, choose your next power up. You know what I mean? So they're going to assist you, and you have to go through and pick your poison basically. So the witness here gives you +2 energy harvest. I didn't get a chance to read it. This one here gives you quick learner, +5 running speed. And then this last one here gives you +5 jump height and sprint ability, and -2 on your weight, which makes you even lighter on your feet. So this guy, he's a random that was here in the server. So, huge shout outs to him for sticking by, me throughout this little portion that we was working together. I didn't know what to go with, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, like, this one right here seems like it was the best, because you have that moon jump ability. So that's kind of like like an anti-gravity sort of situation. So I figured that would be more helpful, seeing as we're ascending upward. You know what I mean? We're going up. We're trying to get to the heavens and, you know, discover something. So I figured we might need a like a gravity sort of jump, not just a +5 jump. So here we go. We're on our journey here. I'm going to go ahead and activate another checkpoint. And then look at this. We got Clear Floor 1 award right here. So we reached the second floor. And like I said, I was just going in a random direction. I literally started going this way by myself, and then I just seen this guy, and then we just started going in the same direction. So now this is where things get a little bit more tricky. You got to go from left to right with the jumping. Down here, there's something that is under construction. I was going to go over there, but I said, you know what? There's no point in me going over there because there's these caution cones over there. And it says that it's, you know, it's under repairs. So I started making it upward by myself. Like I said, I'm still shocked that I was able to do all of this, but I just kept trying to look down to make sure that he was, you know, at least a step behind me. So that way, you know, with the closeness, we get to charge up each other's jumps and stuff like that. Because he did fall down, I'm not gonna lie. So now I'm still waiting for him. He's like taking forever. And I'm the one that's, you know, trash at Obby's. You're supposed to be in front of me. But look at this. Look at how high up we are, bro. And this is only the second floor, they said. So I'm very much, I'm down to returning for like a part 2 video, man. I definitely have to. I'm also noticing just late with the voiceover recording that at the top of the screen, it shows you the height. So we're 212 meters up. All right, so now we're trying to figure out which way to go, because you have to figure out the jumps. Like I said, it's, you know, sort of like a left to right, right to left situation with this one. Your POV is just basically a little bit off because you're seeing nothing but the wall. So look at that. I fell and then I was able to rewind. He jumped down there to help me basically recharge my jump ring, which is on my back. And I collected this little weird orb pet. I don't know exactly where I got him from, but I got him. He doesn't really do anything. He's just an aesthetic, I think. I could be wrong. But like I said, you know, during the voiceover, because I wasn't able to naturally record this, because this game, like, I don't know what it is about like games that have like a sort of like high frame rate, but whenever I'm trying to record something like a game with high quality, it always comes back a little bit butchered. So whenever I upload, I notice like, why does it sound like my voice is going in and out? And that's just literally the game interfering with my mic. So for this video, I had to basically record the footage without any audio and then just voice over everything else. All right, so this part, I didn't know exactly where to go. And then once he started to basically discover which way to go, that's when I started following him. We're close to the ending of this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Once again, this is called, I believe it's called Abyssal Obby. That's what it's called. Abyssal Obby. So like I said, this thing is very futuristic. It's like Tron meets Roblox. So right about now, I can double jump. There we go. And now we made it up to this portion here. We're going to get this checkpoint here. There we go. Now I can see that we can go that way, and then you can also see this way right here. It says requires 2 players. So we end up both going in here together. Now we could have went back that way with all of the other orbs. I wasn't entirely sure because I really wanted to go back there by myself. I'm not gonna lie, but then I'm like, if I go too far away from him, he's gonna be complaining. And that's exactly what happened. He's just like, yo, bro, I need you. Stay over here. Double jump this way. So I'm like, all right, maybe he knows what he's doing. You know, I'm over here doing this for the very first time. But common sense was telling me maybe I just gotta follow these little glowing orbs because they seem to be in every single direction. So maybe it doesn't matter which way we go. At this point, I started to create some distance, and as I said, there he is. He's complaining because he needs me. He was supposed to double jump right behind me. So this is, you know, the reason as to why I stated in the very beginning, you're going to need, you know, to do this with like a partner or some friends, because look, his jump ability wasn't charged, so he wasn't able to do a double jump. So now we got to stay basically close to one another so we can continuously keep making it through this obby. So I done did all of my collecting. Now I have to wait for him to do his collecting, and then we can continue forward from this point on. Now you guys are also going to see basically he gets himself into a situation where he falls and he is unable to get back up, and I am unable to get back to him because of the distance between us. So like I said throughout numerous times in this video already, you need to be in close proximity with the other player in order to have your jump ability. So with him missing his jump and falling, I was unable to get back to him because he was too far away. So you immediately lose that jump. And considering the power-ups that we basically picked up, I didn't really see it go into effect. Like I stated, that moon jump ability, I didn't really see it. You know, I could be wrong, but I really didn't see it go into effect. So right here, we were in perfect sync. This was just perfect. You know what I mean? I was allowing him to, you know, go first, just in case it was like a little internet situation. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was lagging, but he was just, you know, basically taking his time with the jumps. So yeah, this was the part that I was talking about. So at this point, it's a lost cause because he could rewind and get back to where he was, but I can't get to him in enough time to actually charge up. And while he could jump down there and try to meet up with me and recharge the jump, we're still going to be at a lost cause because look at what's happening. I've made it and he didn't make it. So even with me leaving him behind, I still actually need him because in order for me to go forward, I need the double jump ability, and I don't have it. So at this point, look at the distance right there. He really messed me up. So I'm like, fuck this. Video's over. We jump down here to meet up with one another. Look, our double jump is being activated, but at the same exact time when we rewind, I'm ahead of him and he's behind me.
That was totally wicked!
Matter how I do it, I just do
Tryna make
it.
my mama proud of me.
I hope my mama proud of me,
Cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream.
I know my mama died of me, salute me, now she down with me.
Now two bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry.
Who this guy gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me.
And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.